In the draft. Let's see here. See, the draft is almost over. We all got. Oh, I gotta figure out who my last pick gonna be. Let's see, late. Let's see, defense. Let's see. Nope. Let's see, Warner. Oh, cue him up. We're gonna go Fred Warner with that last pick. And like, see my video. Yeah, you so let's look at based on these. Let's see what they say on here. Let's see standings. Look at that, Mr. In Between and Rodney. Look at that, boys. Look how they probably them boys probably feeling good right now. They probably feeling real good. But as my man Joey always says, like my man Joey says, it's a marathon, not a race. Marathon, not a race. Let me go ahead. See, let me see, can I snip this and save it? I know CB think the last two drafts, CB think he's locked in. He's like, yeah, I'm up there at the top. Yeah, man, but he ain't got the, you know. he good for the beginning. Dude, Rodney feeling good too. Got a he got an A on his he got an A on his draft last night. Screenshot. Ooh. Friends and bit. Friends and family. Right. I know why Chris is coming on. I guess I'll go ahead and the cue that up for y'all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look, take a good look who just stepped in the room. It's CJ Squared, Joey and Button, JB and Chris, CJ.
Oh, got it going.
We make plays like fantasy rankings, and we got scores for days.
There we go.
Numbers up on them boards, you better keep score the game. CJ Squared, CJ Squared, CJ Squared, CJ Squared. You can YouTube a new episode, we get it shaking on Zoom. They said we ballin' like we was in Houston because you know Rockets go straight to the moon. CJ Squared.
All right. I had to drop that.
Got to.
Chris and Rodney feeling good. I looked at the draft results and it had them having the most points, but Rodney drafted 4 quarterbacks. So of course his points are going to show.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Rodney was in the 12th spot last night at one of our drafts, and I was sitting here calling his draft picks. I was just like, oh, he's going to draft this guy. He's going to draft this guy.
Already know.
You already know how he drafts, like clockwork. And because I noticed that in the last 2 drafts, he's been picking players that I would draft. Right.
I mean, hey, if that's good, if he's learning from you, then
I don't know if he's learning from me, or is he trying to knows
the guys you like.
I noticed that they won't like. I don't know if he was drafting Tony Pollard and Jamel Warren, and I drafted those same 2 players in the draft last Saturday, and I seen him draft those same 2 guys
right
in the last 2 drafts I was with him in.
I mean, I feel like this year was a little bit different, where that second tier of quarterbacks, after you get it's like a really good 4 or 5 guys.
Yeah.
Maybe even 6 guys. And then it's that next tier, and then all of a sudden it's just a whole bunch of guys grouped together.
Man, these guys were drafting quarterbacks crazy. I was like, wow.
Well, and that's the thing is like, I feel like it was actually a little bit less this year than I remember. One year it was like, if you didn't get a guy in the first 2, you weren't getting the quarterback. Where I feel like this year guys were waiting, because I feel like this year there's not a huge difference between like the 15th guy and the 20th, 24th guy. You know what I mean? There's not, those guys are all kind of the same this year.
Dude, Fantasy Pros got me scared, man. I can't trust Fantasy Pros no more. Like they got my playoff odds for 2 leagues like 90%.
Uh-oh. But is that, I mean, you use them to help you pick?
I use them to make like a pick sheet
tier
sometimes.
out, like your groupings like of guys. Well, so yeah, I mean, you would think if you kind of use them, usually the sites you're using to help you out, you should do better on their sites, because they got their guys. So
yeah,
some
of them are funny though. Like ESPN ESPN gave me D, like
Oh,
said
geez.
at a C, and then they said I would finish in third place, but um, I'm waiting on this one. The one I was with Chris last night, Chris, he got a score from the NFL.com. It said he'll go 14-0.
Oh, geez. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean he did a decent job. I guess it's the the thing has to keep running for it to finish. So how you feel about your draft tonight?
I feel of all my teams that I've drafted so far, this is my worst.
For
It just
real? You feel that was your
fell.
worst?
This was my worst one. I mean,
Okay.
I like Baker. I feel like,
Oh, you did take Baker.
I feel like he's a drop off from those really good guys. But then I feel like
Uh-huh.
if I don't take Baker there, then like if one of those like Saquon or Bijan was on there, I was going to
Yeah.
take those guys and then just take the
Okay.
next quarterback. Like Gibbs, I feel like is good, but I don't feel like he's solid as those other twos. I ended up taking McCaffrey anyway.
Yeah.
So
Did you see how far some of these great fantasy players were dropping?
I mean, that's the thing is in the second. I just feel like usually out of this draft, I feel like I got like a better. Like I just didn't feel like I hit it that well. Just that sometimes it
Oh,
just falls
okay.
that way. I mean, I
Uh-huh.
feel like I've been drafting pretty well this season so far, but I feel like this was my weakest one of this league. I mean, you never know, but I just feel
Mhm.
like the way it fell, I just wasn't, I kind of have like a system that I like to do, and this one's just like I just didn't feel like it hit it. And
Got you.
sometimes it's just like the way that the tiers and the way that the guys fall. Like I feel like in a super flex league like this, you don't want to be drafting in the back end because the back end quarterbacks are way worse than the front end guys.
Yeah.
Like
True.
your first 5 or 6 guys up to like probably Mahomes, if he can go off, are
Mm-hmm.
way better than your back 12 guys, like your
Yeah.
back guys.
I mean, on my sheet, I mean, I had Baker 15 and Mahomes 14.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think that they're bad. I mean, Baker killed it last year. I just don't
Mm-hmm.
feel like it's more just if you're walking away with Josh Allen, Lamar, you feel like Burrow, like Hurts, you feel like you walk away, you trust those guys. I feel like with Baker, he could do what he did last year and go off, or he could just have like an average season. You wouldn't be that surprised either way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like walking away, not like Baker's going to bomb. I just don't feel as good about my team overall.
I got you. I got you.
And then like Kyron Williams, I mean, that's a guy who
Your running
like,
back solid. I got so many wide receivers that I got Neighbors, Wilson, Evans, and Moore. I don't even have to DJ Moore, my new Travis Etienne, because I got him in like
just
every
loaded
league. It
up.
seems like, oh my god. And oh yeah, I think Rodney is going to try to start Travis Hunter in his defensive spot.
I was actually going to take Travis Hunter if he was there. I was just going to take him as because I don't know if that league will even do that, but I was going to try.
I don't know. I mean, let me look at his team, right?
I feel like
Because
that's a ridiculous rule.
yeah,
They
we
should
gonna
not even
we
allow
gonna
that
have to vote
because
on it. I had to get on him about trying to keep Rasheed Rice in his IR spot. It's like he's not on IR. He is suspended, so you can't put him there.
I actually took Rice tonight.
Yeah. You can't, but Yahoo won't let you put suspended guys on IR.
Yeah, which I
Because
mean,
I
I
got
guess you can't
Rice. I
really.
have Rice in a league too. In my school league, I got Rice, and he's just holding up a spot. You see, I went running all these running backs, and then I picked the guy who should be back mid-season, Joe Mixon.
He was on my board to take, and I was like, ah. Well, I did the same with Judkins, I took a flyer on him really late.
You see what I posted? I said, does he even play football?
I mean, I was looking up beforehand trying to do some research, like, all right, is this guy actually gonna? And they were saying, who knows? I mean, really, the thing is that I got good enough guys to hold me over, but if he pops at the middle of the season,
Oh yeah, definitely. So this is like you think this is your worst team? Let me see what they gave you. Hold on, so we still got one more draft to go, which is crazy. And you posted like you didn't know. You're the one who scheduled it
no,
for that
I was
day.
meaning, well, because for whatever reason, my Yahoo is
Yeah.
my Yahoo is, I just looked why I said it, because my Yahoo is for like a ridiculous time zone. So it was
Oh,
saying Wednesday. So I was like, I was like, oh, we got a draft
okay.
tomorrow also. That's what I was meaning. Because I was
Okay,
like, oh, I thought
okay.
we were doing it Tuesday. And then I looked and it said Wednesday. So then
I
I was
got you.
like, but it's like, let me see the time zone. I don't even know why. Because on the bottom here, it shows 9:36. But on
Hmm.
the regular part, so it shows Wednesday, whatever. And then it's Greenwich, Dublin time zone.
Oh,
So that I
you
was
like
like,
know
what?
that you know what time zone that is? That's like that's where they have the international timeline at.
Oh, so maybe it's just set up as I don't know why, but that's why I was
Yeah.
all confused.
Yeah, that's the international timeline. Let's see. I'm looking at we were in the invitation. I was looking at that one real quick.
I feel like I did all right in that one. I feel
Uh,
like my team was better in
it's
that
funny
spot.
that it had me ranked like as as the I think let me look at this. Let me go and let's see, I got this thing set up. Let me see yours and
Yeah, you
I've
need to
been
pull that up real quick. Let's look through the squad, see what
okay. I can't.
we
It won't show us. It hasn't been sinking as much. Like right now, it's showing this one. Okay, here you go. Look at this. Check this out. So in the NFL.com one, it's showing that. Look at the top three odds to make the playoffs.
oh, there we go. There, that's not
Those
hold on, let
odds
me
are
see the
crazy.
one
And look
site.
at and look at our odds at winning the championship. We're
Hold
the
on, let
only
me see.
ones in double figures.
I wonder if it takes into account because you and Joey are on the same side, right?
Yeah,
So I
like
got
and
must have a
then
little bit easier run.
yeah, then the power rankings. And Joey's power rankings are 77, but I don't know what's going on. How he's 77, but he is coming out as on the top going 10-4.
Oh,
So
geez.
we'll
Well,
we'll
I mean,
we'll
maybe
see.
it's also like strength of schedule.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So
I mean, I feel like in that one, I felt like I did better.
let's see. I can look at the teams real quick. Let me see, can I pull your team up? So my team, I got Bijan and JT. I figured
Oh,
that
I was hoping no, this was another league I was in. I was hoping Jake because I kept wanting you're all in on JT, right? Do you have him in multiple leagues
I
or just the
had more
one?
than one. I had him on my board. Everybody had gone. I had him. He was my first running back I took. I had him at 17. Then I waited. Like I didn't take another running back until I took Travis Etienne because everybody kept taking the guys that I would even take.
Yeah, that's all the things, just no
Yeah.
reaching.
So and then my
Well, Bowers you kept, which was huge.
yeah. And then I picked up Ingram as just a guy to have
I mean,
when Bowers was
you
out.
got a good squad for sure.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna pull up. Here you go. Here's your team right here. Um,
Well, I have no clue how I lucked into Genty.
yeah, because I guess I don't know. I mean, okay, so
Well, they
let
went.
me, let me see. Oh, the guy before you was Birdo.
He
Who
took
did
he took Lamb.
CD? He took CD. which hey, it's not bad, but
No, I mean, I'm more thinking along the lines of Genty in a heavy running back league, and you get him to keep him for 3 years.
yeah, but I would think that too, right? Yo,
Like,
his in our league, his running backs are suspect.
yeah, I would rather
Like
I would
three,
rather had Genty as my one, Swift at two. I'd feel a lot better, and then whoever, like, you could get good wide receiver. I just feel like the wide receiver class is better out there,
do you
like
see?
later.
Do you see what it says about Ja'Cory Croskett Merritt right here?
And
He's
he took
listed.
him high.
Yeah, he's listed as the fourth running back. All right, let's look
He
at.
jumped up and took him.
Yeah, let's see. So you got.
So I took him, and then I already had Nico.
Yeah, and you had Chase Brown, Ashton Genty. I think Albert Kamara was a nice pick. I took him because they were just last night they were just going. I don't know. It's a 4 point PPR. Running backs don't get points for carries. So my first two running backs last night, I think I took Kamara and Swift in
Oh,
like rounds 5 and 6.
just said, "I'll screw it. I'm just gonna go."
Yeah, because I had the first pick. So I took Jamar Chase, right? In a
Oh yeah.
4 point PPR. I took Chase, and then with my second pick, I think I took another receiver, and then I took Josh Allen.
Oh, so you were loaded on your
I,
first
yeah,
three.
and yeah. But I mean, I think I may have got no, I got Chase Brown in my brother's league as my RB1. But you got Genty, could have a big year. You got Tyrone Tracy, got a good backup.
I mean, this year I feel like this year is much better than last year because remember I kept Dak. I still
Yeah.
have Dak. Like my quarterbacks are a little weak, but overall I feel like overall my team is pretty decent in that league.
Sometimes the draft grade comes up quick, but sometimes it doesn't. So, and I don't think that let's see what Joey took Lamar early. Like he took Lamar like the third round.
Joe
And
is like, I'm
then
not messing with
and
this. Let me
then
see
and
what
then
our
right after he took Lamar, it was like a mini and it's a mini quarterback run. And he took CJ Stroud too. He got Gibbs, Urban. He kept Hubbard, so good. He got his boy Cam. His receivers though, whoo, boy, Tyreek Hill. I told last night Chris had a chance to draft Tyreek Hill twice, and he didn't take him. I said, you don't believe in your own guy. He had
No,
two
those
chips.
two guys are my guys, so that's how I'm feeling about my receivers tonight. The two guys I took those Tyreek Hill and Ridley are my two receivers that I have
Two
in our league.
receivers.
So that's why I'm saying my team tonight, just how it fell. I don't feel like
Uh,
I don't know if I trust either of those two. I don't trust Baker. Like I got a whole team of guys I'm not trusting at all.
How many league? Oh yeah, okay. We're in a dynasty league together. In dynasty league, it has you. I think it has you and Buttons. It has you and Buttons first, and me third. I think I'm favored against everybody except for you and Buttons this season in all the games.
Oh, yeah, I mean, my team is the biggest thing is going to be Cam Ward for me. But
Oh yeah,
I'm a little weak at running back. I mean, I'll probably have to hit that in
Cam Ward can kind of save your
oh,
season.
it saved me because that's probably an additional 10 points a week
Yeah, probably more than.
because I would have had to just start like, I mean, I have good receivers, but I would have started like, whoever.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this squad? This is
C double. C double he got A
I mean, he has
Chan.
good running backs.
I tried to tell him, I said, hey, he got James Conner. I tried to offer him Benson for Charbonnet because he got Connor. This is what he told me. He said he's trying to trade Connor to Adam for Hampton. He was trying to also trade him to Joey for one of his running backs. I was like, Chris, you're gonna trade a dude who could possibly be his last year in the league in a running back heavy keeper league for a rookie running back who's
Yeah.
going. Nobody's making that trade.
No. I mean, Connor, you know what you're getting from. I always seem to get a lot of Connor,
Yeah.
but he's definitely not a flashy guy that people
No,
are
no,
going to be like, oh, I
he
got
just
to
gonna
trade for
grind
that
it
dude.
out. He just gonna
Yeah,
grind.
that's what he is.
Did you get any mandatory this year?
I have him in one league. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's starting to probably going to give up more timeshare to him. So
to Gibbs, right?
yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
Let me see the site that I have. So it has the one site that I use. It's like Draft Sharks. I'll try to
Draft
go on
Sharks,
there.
yeah, I seen Draft Sharks.
That one has me, Megatron, you, and Joey as the 4. But Megatron, they're loving on also. Who's on Megatron?
Hold on. So Megatron, I think he went Henry and McCaffrey.
That's probably why. Because they're loving.
Oh, let me switch the league back. Friends and family still is acting. It's gonna take probably friends and family. I guess we'll review it tomorrow because yeah, I know it definitely will be up. So hold on.
Yeah, I'm definitely not feeling this one, but now we are in so many freaking leagues that
Fantasy 2 is just like our NFL league, basically.
yeah, it's more running back heavy.
All right, so Megatron's Casey, who beat me in the championship 2 years ago because I didn't have a starting quarterback at all. Nah, no
So
quarterbacks got hurt.
He does have a pretty good team.
He got McCaffrey, he got Henry. I mean, he got Joe Burrow, he got Puka Devontae, he's decent.
Yeah,
right?
He's a pretty good squad.
You know, I mean, if he should have taken Mason, he should have taken Brian Robinson Jr. That's what he should have taken, right? I mean, seriously, right? If I'm drafting McCaffrey, right, I'm trying to get Brian Robinson Jr. I think I have one league like in my Superflex league that do good want to always do. Dude, why did I go? And you really think it sounds crazy, but I said just something different. I got Bijan, right?
Right.
And Christian McCaffrey dropped all the way down to the second round. Like I was like,
geez.
I got to take him. I said I'm gonna see what I can do.
Right.
And I still took him. And I still they still say I probably finish in the top 3, but I had to do it. I was like, man, ain't no way. I said, let me try this, man. If he has a good year, it's gonna be crazy. Man, if he stinks,
I mean, you think 2 years ago he was the best player in fantasy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so I got
geez.
And look, I took Brad Robinson Jr.
Yeah.
Just in case, right? I picked him up. So I got Tua and Dak. I'm gonna drop Shuck. I think somebody should be there. I gotta look at the waivers. But then I got Evans, Moore, Olave, Coleman, Allen, Luther Burton. Got a little Chris Godwin too, right?
Oh, and you got Kittle.
And I got Kittle and Likely. So I got Kittle. Kittle tight end 3. And I got the Denver D. So I felt pretty good. I felt pretty good. This is the one. And, I mean, I don't think I think we have, I don't know if we talked about our dynasty leagues yet. But I got Dak in dynasty too. And tonight I got Michael Penix.
So who do you think you'll start? Or is it Savage on there? Or are you going to start Dak probably?
I know I'm right now. I think I'm going against you, but I think I'm going to start. Probably going to start Dak and based on the matchups, I should start Michael Penix and Matthew Stafford and call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, based on matchups,
yeah. I got all these.
The problem with Stafford is you just don't know what you're getting with the back right now. But I think
Okay, if Rodriguez is listed at number 3 and Krosky Meredith's number 4, who's number 1 on that depth chart?
Probably Eckler.
All right, but who number 2 then? They said Krosky Meredith's
Uh,
4.
huh. Let me see.
I mean, your team is, I mean, getting, like I said, getting Cam Ward.
Yeah, that was huge for me
I mean,
because
because you would have had one QB.
I wouldn't have, yeah, I would have just had a one. No, I mean, that's what I ran with last year and pretty much,
Uh-huh.
uh, I mean,
Oh,
my
he got
running backs are pretty weak.
also estimates in the practice squad.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
and
he was on
I'll
the
cut
team.
Blackshear. I had
Your
him and never even
your wide
dropped him.
receivers though are like ridiculous, and your tight ends. You got
Yeah,
you
I
got two
mean,
of the top five. You got you got one, two, three, four of the top 14 wideouts.
yeah, and those are all young dudes.
All young dudes, all of them. And you got Jamison Williams.
Yeah, I got a bunch of young guys. I'm good there. I'm really just, I mean, the good thing is, yeah, I mean, that Cam Ward one was huge, that trade for me. I appreciate that.
Hey, hey, look, look, I was trying to build my squad up, man. I was trying to, it was all about trying to get my
I mean, for
squad better.
you,
It
if
was a
you
good
if you
deal.
if it's a win-win for both, then I mean, you're not going to not make that deal
Yeah.
for. I mean, who did you end up getting out of that? Because I gave you a second, right?
Yeah, I end up getting, I think I took Tyler Warren. Or maybe I took Jaden Blue.
You might have taken because you took Warren with your Joey pick.
Yep. And yeah. Cause I had like in the first 2 rounds, I had 4 picks.
Yeah, so you took your own pick,
Let
which
me see.
you were going to take him anyway.
Big board, draft order. I took Henderson,
Which would you have taken?
Warren.
You would have taken Henderson anyway.
I did get one pick that I was like, oh my gosh, and I took in the second round, I took the receiver from Vegas. I don't know
Oh,
why.
so you had 5 picks.
I had I had one pick in the first round, and that was Travion Henderson, but I had 3 picks in the second, and then that
Oh yeah,
was
yeah, you had 4 picks. So you
Tyler
had your own
Warren,
pick.
Jaden Blue, and Jack Beck, who they said is struggling. So we'll see. And I think I gave you next year's
You get
third
because
round,
I
right?
remember I had asked for a third. I think you gave it to next year's third.
Yeah, I gave you next year's third round. So I mean,
I mean, if you could get if Blue ends up being a pretty good player and then you get a tight end, you could walk away with really for you you've actually traded better than you originally probably drafted. Like you've built yourself up to be in a really good spot over the next couple of years because of the trades. Without hurting yourself. Because Bryce Young was a nothing for you.
I
Like
wish right now I'm thinking, dang, why didn't I? Well, I mean, uh, Najee is Najee. What can I say? He out there blowing his eyes out and whatnot. You know, I mean, it hurt that Najee's there, and then they end up taking Hampton, but it is what it is.
yeah, I mean, I think for at that point, it didn't even matter though, really, because
Yeah.
you gave up. If you got Tyler Warren, who ends up being your starter at tight end over, then that's
Mm-hmm.
all it really would matter. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because you basically gave up. You got Najee, right?
Yeah, I got
And Tyler
Najee,
Warren.
Yeah, and yep.
And who did Joey get? And he got Bryce Young.
He got Bryce Young. he got Bryce Young. I think he got an extra third rounder though, because
And a
I get
third, whoever he got out
yeah
of his third. Yeah, so
yeah
he got
he ended
Devin
up he
Neal.
got he got Devin Neal out of it.
So you would take Najee and Tyler Warren for Bryce Young because you don't need Bryce Young anyway.
No,
You
I
got
don't.
4 5. You'd have 5 quarterbacks.
I know. I got yeah, and I got two young ones and two. I got one guy who probably got about 5 or 6 more years with two good receivers, and one guy who is a gunslinger on his last year or two.
Yeah, I mean,
And then the
he'll
draft start coming.
probably.
I mean, and it's right on time too because the next 2 years I think we're gonna have PNQBs to draft.
Well, the next year I figure.
Everybody tanking. But what you call look good, man. Like Carson, I was telling Bud the other day, Carson Beck could be back on the radar.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I mean, I think he definitely held his own and didn't really make any horrible. He made the one throw. Did you see that one catch the guy made?
Oh my God, yeah.
Ridiculous catch, but that was. I think the throw itself was just that was a questionable decision, but the guy just made a
Guy,
heck of a.
that guy bailed him out. And then, but I mean,
I
that
mean,
what
the thing
makes
is at Georgia he was making some bad reads, some of that. So, which league are you looking at now?
oh, this is my do good fantasy league. This is the one I showed you that I got
Oh,
McCaffrey and I was sitting here trying to figure out because I got Shuck, but what you call is a starter, and I'm thinking about picking up. I think I'm gonna pick up Rattler, and because I just need. Let me see when is my bye week. So Dak's bye week is week 10. Tua's bye week is week 12. So just I need another player then. So I'm thinking I might as well keep them both. So if I keep them both,
yeah.
that means I won't have no problem with figuring out who to throw in there when I need them, just in case. And somebody else, something every year in this league, somebody quarterbacks come available. There's a lot of quarterbacks over here that probably may be available at some point at some time. Somebody get hurt.
What's the scoring like?
Oh, it is. It is. It's like I tell you what it's like. You know how we did our first last year we do our drafts where we do a one and done and we did the one and done and which we got to do this week. We can do that. I don't care. We can do it during the game. If you're doing a game,
Yeah.
we just want to pick guys from the game. I don't have no problem with that. But when we do that, we did that one and done, and we did the one where you draft the guys for the whole year.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
I use that kind of scoring. It's just
Just like
standard, right?
basic standard scoring.
Quarterbacks really don't get. I mean, quarterbacks got to go like they got to go off to get points. Running backs don't get anything special.
It's just not a very high scoring
Are
league.
yeah, no, it's not. It can be. It can. You keep it points up, right? If your guys are getting a lot of catches,
Right.
because and doing what they do. So hopefully, I got a Godwin and Evans, got more.
When do they say Godwin's coming back?
He said he's coming back. It looks like hold on. The thing it said he'll be back in like 5 weeks. Let me see Dynasty. Who has been? I wonder who has been in the Dynasty League, but I know he is in. I have him in this league, so it'll show up. Oh, it'll show up on this one. I changed all my names to dang, I got DJ Moore everywhere.
I don't think I have any of him.
Yeah, 'cause I got because I got all of them.
Yeah, I
I
don't
got
think I
and
have him.
but in this league that I got DJ Moore, I also had the first pick. And so in this league, you do three receivers and two running backs.
Yeah.
So my quarterback one, I got Drake May. I wanted May tonight, but somebody reached and got him. Right? I was like, dang, I wanted May, but somebody, I think it was Dana. Dana was sniping me a lot.
Yeah, he was. I have May, I think, in 2 leagues.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
So,
So in this one, look, in this league right here, that they also had me to finish one. I got Drake May, right? So I got Kyron Williams was my RB1. I got Trevion, and I got these guys. Nick Chubb was an early season starter. Zach Charbonnet, Jamar Chase, Moore, Pearsall. I got Rashee Rice to
oh,
come
there you
back.
go.
I scooped them up to come back later. I got your boy at tight end.
Who's that? Warren?
I got
Oh,
McBride.
McBride. There we go. You're
Yeah,
good.
so and then yeah, this one is just funny. We only got you got your players and you pick a defense. I try to keep it simple for the people at my school, man. I ain't try to get them too confused because they were just when you go into these drafts and you get a plan, you can throw it out the door, man.
Oh yeah.
Unless you just got to have something to go off of because these people be just drafting anybody.
I'm a big tier guy, so I'll
Mhm.
usually try to the way I'll draft is I'll try to like if I want to go running back that next round or whatever, I'll
Huh?
say like, all right, well, if I want to go running back and wide receiver the next 2 rounds. And then I'll kind of come up to it and go, okay, well, which one looks like I have less chance to like just say running back has 3 guys and wide receiver has like 7 guys. Then I'm gonna take the running backs and then so I don't really ever even generally I don't try to settle on a guy fully until like as I get closer in because I want to like you know what I mean. But I think a lot of people are like, well, I want this guy, and I don't really care. I'll take him. I'll take him around early to make sure I get him. Which I think occasionally you
Okay.
probably need to do that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there's
I
only a
mean,
couple guys that you really
yeah,
like. I think if to
I'd be
me if
so
it was like
stingy.
okay, just say a guy's like a tier up, right? He's the last guy in that tier that you have, right? Just say you're
Yeah.
like, all right, well, Kyron Williams is the last guy in that tier. If I wait, it's like there's no chance he's gonna be there anymore. But I may have to take him maybe 4 or 5 picks before. I feel like that's all right. But if there's a guy who's like there's about 6 guys in the same range, really it's like you don't need your guy. You know what I mean? You can get your guy when he comes around, but I feel like a lot of guys will overdraft when
Yeah.
there's a whole bunch of people in the same tier of guys.
Dude, everybody is everybody's guy. Everybody likes my guys.
Yeah.
Dana got me with Swift. Like some of the guys was like, dang, how many running backs do you need? And how many like Ronnie took 4 quarterbacks.
Well,
And it
I
was
was like,
somebody,
I was struggling because I was like, oh, geez. Like, you don't want, to me, I was like, I don't want to take a quarterback too early and waste a pick on a guy I'm never using.
yeah,
But then
yeah.
I was like, oh, shoot, if I don't get a third guy and one of my guys goes down, and I ended up, I took my third guy was Russell Wilson, which who knows,
I had him queued up too.
who knows if he's
Because I
going to
had
be there.
Malik Neighbors. Somebody took Jackson Dart. I think Pal David took Jackson Dart.
So then I'm thinking like, all right, well, which guy? Because it was Daniel Jones, Flacco, and Russell Wilson were the 3 guys left that are starters. And I'm like, all right, well, which one has the best chance of like making it to my bye week? But I'm like, I don't even know.
Yahoo does not. Yahoo does not like. Yahoo gave me a D.
Oh,
They gave Rodney an A+.
well, like you said, they're gonna love heavy
Because
quarterbacks.
yeah, but it doesn't even. But this one doesn't even recognize that it is super flex.
But also, I know what I noticed that Yahoo does is they like when you fill your roster out completely. So they
Uh-huh.
like when you like rather than say taking a fourth running back, you take a tight end right away. You know what I mean? Like they like a roster that like fills their roster out fully before they focus on their depth. Where you don't really draft that way.
He I mean, he got a good team. He got some good players. Guys were letting things slide. It says I'm gonna go 4-10 in this one.
I mean, that's the thing is like I don't even like most of those. I mean, you wonder you'd have to like track how well those things rank it. Who's on his
Yeah.
squad on there? Let me see.
I can he has and he his team.
I mean, he's pretty good at quarterback, but not great, but not bad.
I mean, he got Purdy and he
He's
has
like he's like pretty solid everywhere, but
yeah.
he's not flashy.
Dude, one thing about me, I wasn't really pressed about doing getting the second running back because I had Lamar. It's like
Yeah, so
you
you're gonna
know,
get.
that's I mean, that's yards, not touchdowns, but that's yards. Let me see.
You must have taken Daniel Jones the round I took Russell Wilson
took him a little later.
because which round did you go? You went Daniel Jones round 14. When did I take Russell Wilson?
I think he went before the end.
Yeah, because I took Russell Wilson in round 11. Man, so you waited way longer to get Daniel
Yeah.
Jones.
So Rodney I think he was just taking quarterbacks just to not let other folks get them, right? Because he ended up taking Justin Fields after he already had taken Brock Purdy. And he also took Joe Flacco.
Oh, so he does have four quarterbacks?
Four quarterbacks. I mean, he does. His running backs are Jacobs and Pollard and Warren.
So I think he probably would have reached on Fields, right?
Hmm.
I
I
mean,
mean, I don't know. Let's see. Let me look at the draft if
well,
it had.
he took Fields in round 6,
Oh, okay.
and he would have already had his other guys.
Yeah.
So let me see.
Yeah, I
Right,
guess it.
that's when he took.
Let's see.
So who else would have been available in 6 after when he drafted? Let me see. So C
He
double
probably see.
drafted.
He probably sitting pretty though. If I know him, he see that 8 there, man. He feeling like, oh yeah, I got my Yahoo report card.
So let me see where do I feel like he's weak at? If you were like, all right, where's he?
I mean, if neighbors, I don't know if I'm gonna start ETN. I mean, they're playing Carolina. ETN should eat against Carolina.
I think it was Joey the other day because we were drafting for his brother's draft.
Oh, okay. The
We do
auction,
the
the auction
auction one.
draft.
Last year we finished, we got to the finals and he got smoked in the finals, but he had split because I think it was like they split, it was like $700 or whatever. They split it and then they put up like 100, so maybe it was $800 or something like that, and they split
Okay.
800. But what they did was they split 700, and then they
Uh-huh.
played for the last 100.
Ah, I got you. I
And then
got you.
like maybe it was like an 80-20 split or whatever, whoever,
Okay. Okay.
because I guess that way both of them won, and then they still had something to play for in the finals or whatever.
Yeah. All right. Let me see.
But we drafted, we got Josh Allen because in that league it's like wide receiver heavy.
Oh, okay.
So we got Neighbors and Brian Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Olave, I think we got. We got Josh Allen. We got one other good receiver. We got McBride. So I mean, we have a pretty good squad in there. Little weak at running back, but that league is like I said, that league's like super wide receiver heavy.
Mm-hmm.
because you don't get any wide receiver, you don't get any running back touches. So I think the running back we took was Brees Hall.
Okay.
Brees Hall still catches the ball, so
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they gotta.
um,
I mean, probably. Everybody keep on saying from what I'm hearing that he'll probably be their quarterback two. I mean, wide receiver two in a year.
the thing is like everybody was saying that Braylon Allen was like taking touches. So the other day I saw a stat where it was like telling you how many touches each of the guys took away, like the second guy took from the first guy.
Yeah.
And he was like fifth in touches compared to the first guy, or compared to
Okay.
Braylon Allen. So he was like a 65, it was like a 65-35 split or whatever for him.
Mm-hmm.
He was like fifth. I think Kyron Williams was the only guy to get over 70% of the touches.
Oh, okay.
And so Brees Hall was like fifth or sixth, but they were acting like Braylon Allen's coming in and jacking all his touches up. But that's what Joey kept going, man, what's with ETN? Like, what is he just like done, or what's the deal?
They act like the man is finished. How they act about him? So I don't know. They act like he done. When they be talking.
I mean, it's gone from 2 years ago, he was the guy, and now all of a sudden it's
Two
like,
years he was 2 years ago he was a RB1. He finished in top five.
I mean, I remember last year drafting in your NFL league, and I was about to take him instead of Nico, I think on the wraparound.
Uh-huh.
And then C Double took him like right before me, and I was like, oh man. And so then
He
I just took
did.
Nico.
And he double paid the price because of that.
Yeah. What did they think
Price.
of their NFL league? They like it?
I mean, C double they I mean, C double has a whole bunch of delusional belief in himself. He says that he's locked in. So we will see. We
Has
will
he
see.
ever made a finals?
He made he's made the finals twice. He made the final. I think he made the finals year one. I think he had like he had Peyton Manning and the tight end
Way
and
back in the day.
yeah, to year one, and then he made it a couple of years ago when he played against Adam. He made that year. He made two finals and got smoked in both. He made the finals of the NFL league. Adam smoked him, and then I smoked him in my brother's league. I mean, in my brother's league, I smoked him. I beat him by like 80 points.
I mean, that's the thing is like, I've been a couple finals and that and gotten smoked, so I know how that feels.
Every finals I'm in, I end up freaking just being always somebody getting hurt.
Oh
Every
yeah.
single time somebody is injured or I was in the finals one year and the Dallas Cowboys decided to sit Dak and Zeke in the after the third quarter.
Oh,
Lost by like 5.
I
You
remember
know,
me and Joey had a finals one year we were like the first place team. This was a team we had split for, like, we knew a guy, he asked if we want to get in. It was like and we had like Kurt Warner,
oh
and
wow.
this was, it was like way back, and
Yeah.
this was the week they played, like they did like a week, I think at the time they did like a week 17, and so, which
Mhm.
was ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah.
And they sat Kurt Warner, so we were like starting like all our backups. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I remember the year with you, the first year I was in it. Remember, and Derrick Henry went off, and
Yeah.
they sat him in the in week 16 to play him in 17 or whatever. Oh, who
Yeah.
did I play that? What's that guy, Cal or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I had Henry, and he was killing it that year. And then they sat him because I guess he was maybe hurt, and they only needed to win one more game to get in.
Yeah.
And they sat him in our final. So I was starting like whoever I had, I wasn't even starting my real guys. I bet I've had some, and then remember the other year I had that was the Kamara year. The
Oh
dude,
yeah.
I went in the
Yeah.
Friday night, I was already done.
Yeah, you were done with
I was done
that.
before it even
You were
started.
done that Friday.
Oh
Kamara had
my
like
gosh. I mean,
six touchdowns,
that was like one
like
of the great
70 or 80
fantasy games.
points.
Because
Goodness,
remember,
he
I
had like
think he could have
80.
beat me with like Josh Allen and Kamara by him.
Yeah, yeah,
He could have sat everybody else.
yeah.
So I've had some bad luck in that league. I can't
Mhm.
get over the hump in that league. So I'm hoping this year. I feel better. Remember last year I said my draft was horrible in your league last year.
Uh-huh.
So I do feel like, I mean, because I wanted Genty. Did you know you thought what's his name would take Chase trading up?
I don't.
No,
Oh, I mean,
Allen.
I told him. I was like, I sold it to him. I was like, dude, you can get, you trade up, you gonna get any of the top picks.
Well, I thought he was trading up to get Genty, is what I assumed.
Oh no, he got Chase again. He get, but he
He's
can
all
have
about some
Chase.
Chase.
Yeah, he can have Chase again there for 4 years if he wants him.
Plus, he's got neighbors.
Yeah, but he has. But if he keeps, the thing is, so if he keeps Chase next year, it got to be a first rounder, right? He could be drafted in the first, and then if he keeps Neighbors, it's gonna be 1-2. So he,
But really, I mean, I almost think of it as like if you walk away and you have a really good first round, like those two are probably two first rounders. So either way, you'd still be walking away with almost better than a normal snake draft.
yeah, true, exactly.
So you're almost, because really you think about it, you want to be walking away with at the worst you can do. That's my thought is like, why are these guys keeping guys where if you were in a regular snake draft, you wouldn't even take that guy that high.
Nope,
Some of
no,
these guys like will reach, and I'm like, why are you reaching? Like the one dude kept Amon Ra, right?
Mhm.
He kept him as the first one where he could have had Chase over Brown, right?
Yeah, but then his excuse was, well, I didn't know.
I mean, how do you not know?
He doesn't look at the sheet. That's why they Rodney was the same way. They don't even.
I mean, to me, at least know like that's not even like deep strategy. That's like where do I draft, and then who would be available. Remember, I could have kept because
Yeah.
I said, all right, well, CD Lamb. Worst case scenario, I just get CD Lamb again.
Exactly. I mean, because man, you are taking the time to understand what's going on, and everybody else makes excuses like, "Well, I didn't understand the draft." Like, dude, what do you mean?
So you're
Like,
giving up probably 5 or 6 points a week in without going from Chase to St. Brown. Every week you're probably giving up 5 or 6 points, and there's weeks you lose by 1 or 2.
yeah, dude, he had his opportunity.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So when I saw, I'm like, well, so I was like, oh, well, I'm not gonna. I was like, there's no way. And then I thought, who was the third? Then he took CD Lamb, which you can't really hate on Lamb. The only reason I'd take Genty is just because it's such a heavy running back league.
Yeah. The dudes won't acknowledge that until after the fact. They're like, oh, why am I not scoring points? Why this guy scoring points?
Yeah.
But I mean, the wide receivers can't go off, but the running backs are a stabilizer. Like if your running backs are giving you 20 points, like a running back can give you 20 or more points in that league, not even score a touchdown. A
Oh yeah.
wide receiver to give you 20 points has to have touchdown, like just six. He gotta have 120. He gotta have maybe 7 catches. That's 9.5, and then 100 yards. So you gotta have a big game. Like
Yeah,
you
you got to
know,
go off for
you gotta
sure.
go off to get that 20 in that 20 plus threshold. But some dudes do go off. They go off on a regular basis. So
I mean, yeah, like Chase, like those guys, which
Yeah.
Lamb could. I've had him,
Oh yeah.
but I mean, to me, I feel like Genty is gonna get you 20 touches a game.
Mhm. Oh, nah, he gonna get you. He's gonna get you more than that. He gonna
Yeah.
get you
So all right. So just say a
25 to
minimum.
26 touches. So
Just
right
say a
then,
minimum, he gives you 24. So you're at 12 without him doing anything,
yeah, without a catch, without a
without
yard.
any yards, touchdowns, or whatever. I'm already at 12.
No, just from the touches he's gonna get. Yep. That's why it's all about touches.
So like to me, it's just crazy that like
If I did not have Bijan, I would have not given that spot up, and I would have took Genty.
oh yeah.
I would have taken him. Not even out of question.
No. Yeah, I mean that's why I was like, wait, how many guys are letting him fall in this league?
I know
Because
you were
now,
like,
not only that, I'm gonna get a guy who I'm assuming is gonna get better over the next 3 years. I mean, yeah, I'll have to take him in the first round, but like I would keep him in the first round anyway.
hey,
I mean,
let me ask you a question. Did your fantasy and your Yahoo app, did your fantasy dynasty draft give you a draft grade?
on Dynasty.
Yeah. It says like when I just put him in there and it said my draft grade was a A minus.
All right, hold on, let me check.
But I mean it's just it it's stupid because
Oh,
I'm like,
that's an A plus, yeah.
yeah. I'm sure you'll say A plus. I mean you loaded.
It says, I mean, losing Brian Robinson hurts a little bit.
Hmm.
It says I'll go 12-2. It says you'll go 11-3.
Yeah.
Draft power rankings, I'm at 3.720. You're at 3.637. So you definitely gotten better.
Is that from your
No,
app?
that's just on Yahoo. They give it at the
Oh,
very bottom.
okay.
On that one, they just say, and Joey's not even last anymore. Lead by examples last. Then Joey.
Is that Frankie?
That's Frankie, yeah.
I guess
Like the one dude that John's notable team,
yeah.
I feel like he's missing his window
Mm-hmm.
because he's got an older team.
Yeah.
And I feel like he had to win within the first 3 years. So to me, he's got to win.
Yeah.
Look at his squad. It's like the first year was really good. Each
Mm-hmm.
year it gets a little bit worse, I feel like. Because he just doesn't have enough really. I mean, I can't remember how many young, like real good young guys he's got, but
John Stewart. That's my man. That's my man, JT. And Rodney, I told Rodney he left the league and was complaining, but the guy who took his team went, got finished like third place or something. I was like, man. I was like, dude, you had a good team, MC John's notable team. So right now, I mean, yeah, I mean he got Alvin Kamara, Saquon, Mahomes, but then I mean he got a lot of defensive players to know that. And I mean, but he got like his flex right now, he probably gonna change, but right now he has Alec Pierce, but he can put a couple other guys in there if he needs to. He got Jonnu Smith as the tight end. He probably gonna put Njoku there. I mean, he should be fine. Alvin Kamara, because this league he got DeAndre Hopkins though. That's a problem.
well, that's what I'm saying is his team's already old.
Yeah,
They're not.
yeah,
I'm not saying he's out. His window's closed. I'm saying it's closing.
yep.
So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying like each year he gets like it's like a little bit less and less.
Oh, Burke Bees, he hasn't even set his lineup yet. He's like, I'm not even showing you my lineup. It's
Well, I had
crazy.
to
I'm
figure
looking
out
at
my defensive players. I have enough defensive guys.
yeah, I'm looking at all the projected points, and you and our numbers. I'm playing you week one, and our numbers are the highest. Like
They're
both of
like,
ours is 240 something.
let me
And
look at it.
the closest other one is annexation of Puerto Rico with 235. Right now, you at 245 and I'm at 241. Looking at DJ Moore.
Hold on, I'm
But
looking at.
I might get rid of Derwin James though.
So you actually got a squad that you don't even start Travion, huh?
I mean, I might. I mean, I don't. Who I'm going to start him over this week? Bucky, A-Chain, Pollard. I mean, I I'm not putting him in the. I mean, I wouldn't start him over Pollard without no without no Spears.
Yeah, no.
You know, I mean, they got they
I mean,
got
still, because yeah, what's the other scores? Franchise 231.
yeah. My issue is, man, I desperately need better receivers. That's my weakness. I mean, next year, I don't know. I wanted to take. I thought Chris was not going to take Tet, but anything I think he's going to do that makes sense, he doesn't do it.
What's his team looking like? He hadn't set his lineup either.
Yeah, he ain't gonna say he likes to play that game. So his team, his receivers, he got Jefferson, Waddle, Flowers, Adunze, and Tet.
I have a lot of Tet, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I
I feel like
have.
I'm
You know what? All the drafts I have, I never, in most of my drafts, one of the players I wanted to draft, but he just wasn't. He just like where I was drafted every time. He just was not in my, in that area to pick was Drake London. Like I didn't want to reach for him.
so you don't have any him?
I don't think I have a team that got Drake London on it, and I'm mad about it.
I mean, I have him in this league. Well, that's the thing is I do like to try to switch things up because I don't want to always have the same dudes.
Yeah.
Like I want to just go, okay, let me try this style. I mean, I do like that we do like the super flex because it's a little bit different. Even though like I feel like I've done pretty well over the years, but I don't feel like I have a good like idea of what's the best way to draft in the super flex.
Yeah. I mean, I said that one super flex, I won that year when my two quarterbacks were Fields and Carr.
I mean, I feel like you can do it like this year. That's what I was saying. I think that this year, the back end of the first of the top 12, right? Like, I don't think there's even a massive difference in those guys. Like, how much of a difference are you going to get Baker to Kyler Murray, right? There's not a huge gap.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then I think once you get from like 15, like say Trevor Lawrence, those guys, they're all not bad, but I don't think there's a huge gap between Trevor Lawrence and like even Bryce Young at 25. You know what I mean? Like, I feel
Yeah.
like I think you need a definite two quarterbacks, but I don't think there's a big difference. So I feel like that's what and there was a couple guys that weren't on the draft, so they were automatically taking like
Yeah, I know.
Saquon.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna take Saquon. My goal was to come out with Saquon and in the first two rounds because where I was drafting. Who'd you take with your first? You took Lamar?
Lamar first.
Were you thinking anyone else?
I
Or you were like,
was
there's no way
I
you're
was
going
in the
Lamar.
I was in the top three on
Yeah,
on
well, say
on,
if Allen
on
fell to you.
my rankings. Lamar was the first guy. He number
So
one.
you were no brainer once. So if Allen fell, you're still taking Lamar.
Allen wasn't going to fall. I took and I would have taken Lamar because I took Allen in a draft yesterday just to diversify.
Okay, yeah. So you were,
You
yeah. I
know,
mean, can't hate on that. I mean, that's why I'm surprised. What's Joey's boy took, Chase.
I mean that's not a bad pick. I mean, I mean, his first two picks, he took receivers, and then he took Jordan Love as his first quarterback. The professor took Drake May in the end of the second round. I was like, what? Like, I could have taken Drake May there. Because the guy before me took Jared Goff. I was like, I took Lamar already. I'm not looking to get another quarterback right now. I can wait a little bit. But they just were going crazy with quarterbacks.
Well, and that's my
And
point is like,
and Dennis, like the pride, he's in a couple of our leagues. He always drafts with his heart. And that's why his ass can't win.
oh, he's one of those guys.
Yeah, he did. He loves Detroit players, so he took Jared Goff. Right, he took Jared Goff with his first QB. His first QB was Jared Goff.
Oh, because he took.
And then
Who
he
do you
turned around.
think?
He took Goff in round 2 and took McCarthy in round 4. Me in round 3.
Who did he take in round 1?
Saquon Barkley. So no receivers. He didn't take a receiver. He took Lad McConkey. Then he took another running back. He took Connor in round 5. Took Xavier Worthy in round 6. And of course, who did he take in round 7 at receiver? Jameson Williams.
Oh, he's the Detroit guy.
Yes. Yep. Yep. And so Rodney, I'm looking at, first round, you had 1, 2, like Dak went in the first round. Bo Nix. On my sheet, I got 3, 4, 5 quarterbacks on the first round. Did the big 5. That's it.
Yeah.
And they all went. So we got Barkley there. Ugh. You got Daniels. I mean, I would have took Bijan instead of Barkley there, but then Joey took Joe Burrow, and then he took. Sure enough, he took Ashton Genty, and then in round 3, he takes Trevor Lawrence. I'm like, what? Like, in round 3, when guys start taking Caleb Williams, Trevor Lawrence, C.J. Stroud.
Well, the thing is that like that's the thing is you got to decide there, like because like for me that's where I'm like, all right, what's this gonna look like if I don't get one now? What's it gonna look like? That's the question.
Like when my pick came up, so that was pick when I was in the 3rd round. It's pick 27. My first 3 picks all fall within the top 17 on my draft board.
Yeah, so I mean that's the thing is it's like like I guess that's my point was like the way that the draft was falling. It was just like it was not. I felt like I was having to like, okay, if I don't take one here, and there was just not a lot of great options on the other side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because I just felt like this draft just kind of got away from me a little bit, but whatever. I mean,
I mean, saying some of the guys was what happens is guys were reaching. So like, all right, look at this. Like, so C double round 4, Geno Smith. I got Geno as on my sheet. Geno is a 8th round pick.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is that like,
but look at this. Look at the 4th round. Listen to this 4th round. Puka.
Yeah.
Brian Thomas Jr. Puka and Brian Thomas Jr. went in the 4. I got Puka at 18 on my sheet.
Yeah, so he
went 37. Guys were a quarterback hunt, and then Dana, I had him queued up, and Dana took him, Justin Herbert. I was like, what? Dana, what are you doing?
Well, that's the thing is that like when those leagues, when you get on a run, you got to then really make a decision. Are you going to be part of it, or you're just going to sit out and wait it out?
I wasn't going to go a quarterback with my round 3 pick, so I figured I could wait it out because, like, okay, let's
Well,
look at.
yeah, if you don't, I don't think that you're hurt not doing it. It's just it's can you make those points up elsewhere, basically.
And the professor, he took. I was in 3 leagues with him. He took Omarion Hampton in every league.
He's all in.
He's all in. And he pulled. He's like, "Should I take him?" And then he went Hampton and then doubled down with Walker. Like, I mean, I could have taken James Conner at round 5, but I'm looking at my sheet. I got Conner at 73. I got Mike Evans at 40.
Yeah, so value is it's let the
I
draft
went
fall to
Mike
you.
Evans. Like Mike Evans is a 4th round pick. Connor, I got him. Is I don't know. Yeah, I was, and then guys are just doing their thing. Rodney, I said, watch Rodney. When at the end of round 5, I said myself, watch Rodney take Tony Pollard. Then he turns around and he takes Justin Fields. What pissed me off was he was the one yelling about taking Terry McLaurin. Like the same players that Chris and Rodney were arguing with me about to take in
Yeah.
in Ohio, they wouldn't even draft. They are like for Chris was arguing with me. I said, dude, we got Kenneth Walker. Need to take Zach Charbonnet here. No, we need to go with Ramondre. He'll be there when we get back. Next pick, Zach Charbonnet, man.
Boom.
Right after that.
Right
I'm
out.
like,
Out
man.
from under 'em.
Anyway, and then they were like, yeah, we'll draft against each other next year. That's fine, right?
Oh,
That's
it's you versus them.
I mean, they want to be in a different, league when we go there. When we go there, they want to be in a different league. I finally got my second QB. I went Michael Penix in round 7. And I have a 7. I have a round 7 value on him. Joey took. Well, I actually have it's a round 6 value. Joey took Aaron Rodgers.
What round?
I don't know, but he took him. He took him in round 9. Superflex though, so Aaron Rodgers should be good. Buttons drafted the same player. He loves some of his players. Abuka. I think he took Drevion Henderson too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he loved those guys. Yeah, he loved those guys. But look, let me get off this thing so I can get myself ready for tomorrow. We'll jump back on.
But then we get also we got to do at some point we have win totals, right? But we don't have to do that till whenever.
Win totals though. Did we already do win?
We did college win totals. We haven't done the
NFL.
The NFL. Well, I mean we can that's not
I thought we did we didn't do like over and under for them. I thought we did.
I don't think we've done those because I made the list, but I haven't sent it to you.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me check the archives. All right, let me see NFL.
Man, my freaking college teams. I took Clemson and Notre Dame with my first 2 picks in our conference.
Oh,
I was like, what the? I was like, that's not looking good.
I got LSU my 3rd pick.
Oh, that you got them that low?
Yeah. Nobody picked Florida State. I couldn't believe it.
Well, no one wants to touch them from last year. That's why.
I know, right? Last year everybody was like shook.
No, I'd rather hey, if I lose that one, I lose that. Who has Joey? I think has Miami. That looks good. I wonder what Buttons is thinking about Arch. Did we do it already?
Yeah, we did it over unders a long time ago. Hold on, let me show you.
Oh, that was what we did. We remember we were picking. What did we do? I think we picked.
So over and unders for the year.
Yeah, I think what we were saying is we were gonna update the line. I think is what it was, maybe.
Okay.
Because that's what it was we were seeing where. That's what that was we were saying, right? Was that what it was? Where we were seeing where
the bet line was at that time?
we were seeing where ours would fall by the end of, or by the start of the season is what
Yeah,
it
okay.
was. I think is what it was.
Okay.
So hold on, let me see. Because yeah, that's probably how close it was. I'll send you the updated one, and then you can
Okay.
update the
Okay.
how if any of them have adjusted or not.
All right.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
and
I
I
think that's
think
what we did.
yeah, and hold on. And I know we have to do, let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Look at
So we
these.
got to do at least the weekly picks. The division
Yeah.
one, I still got to finish I forgot to put in my wide receivers.
You still got to put in. Hold on. Yeah, you still got to put in. Who you going with for your receivers?
Let me
Can you see
see.
it right now? Can you see it?
Yeah, I wrote down who. Man, I was going back and forth. Do I want the West?
Who's the AFC West? Yeah, that'd be
NFC
what?
West is Puka.
McConkey.
That would be Puka,
Oh,
JSN.
AFC West. Puka or JSN. Okay. Oh, Puka,
NFC West would be
JSN,
Puka.
and
Would I go Devontae Adams or Marvin Harrison?
oh,
Or would I stay with the AFC South, which would be Nico?
yep.
I got Nico,
Ridley,
and there's one other good one in there.
Brian Thomas Jr.
Oh yeah, which one? Oh dang, which one's better there? Because Ridley is probably the worst of the six, but is Nico and Brian Thomas. You know what? Give me that one.
You
Give
want
me the
Collins,
Nico, Brian Thomas, and
Ridley.
Ridley.
Okay. Let's see. It's Jackson.
What I should have done is I should have taken, because I feel like the running backs are all pretty close. I should have taken Barkley at my flex weight, like as my
You took
second
Genty
pick.
first, right? You took Genty, didn't you? Buns went Cook. I was like, I was thinking about going wide receiver there, but I was like, nah, if I got running back, so I got to go running back too.
I mean, it actually worked out pretty sweet. It's a pretty sweet draft for the way it worked out. So I would say we have to figure out then how, if a guy gets hurt, it's like last year, you can make one switch, but you have to make it within that division, right?
Yeah, yep.
So if that means like Nico gets hurt, I'd be struggling in that division.
You go Travis Hunter.
Yeah, that's still a drop though.
Oh, well, so we missing. So you got Tennessee, Jacksonville, Houston, and what's the other team in that division?
That would be like Downs or Pittman or something.
Oh, yeah.
So like, yeah, you'd be like tight end. Tight end for me, I got Bauer, so that's not too bad. That's like Ingram.
You come Casey.
No, that's a good one. That's actually, I could handle that.
Yeah.
You and the flex, who would that be? That would be Pollard, probably.
I could, yeah. I could get anybody from that division. I could get any player from that division.
Yeah, your flex isn't bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your quarterbacks might be struggling a little bit.
I mean, if somebody gets hurt, I definitely could go. I could go Fields or Tua.
Yeah, you're not bad there.
Yeah, I'd go Fields or Tua. I mean, Fields could finish as a top, with his running.
With his running game.
Yeah. Your
RBs, you got, that would be Cleveland is a mess. And then who's the other one? That's Pittsburgh.
Warren. I could go Warren.
Warren or Johnson, probably, depending on how
Johnson he's third in the depth chart, man.
That would just depend on how that plays.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be this should be fun to add on to. We really could just do. We really, instead of doing the one what we did last year, how we picked the guys, we could just stick with this one as that one, right?
Yeah, basically.
And then just do our weekly one.
Yeah, that's probably what we should do.
You know what I'm saying? This one is a little different, but it's still gonna be pretty good when the scoring starts happening and stuff.
Yeah,
so we can stick with that.
And then just go with the weekly.
Yeah,
so then
our
we just
weekly
need
one.
to know if you're gonna take somebody in the. Basically, you have to let you know if you're going to take somebody in the Dallas Philly game, right?
Yeah, yeah.
If not,
It,
then we'll just deal with
yeah.
it whenever.
Yeah, and I sent the early lines for the games, and I'm gonna double check them tomorrow morning.
I bombed. I haven't
You,
even looked. I was like, I'm bombed. I didn't even want to look
you
at it.
didn't do you weren't the worst. You were close.
I started all right, and then
See,
I just
the worst was C double. C double went he rocked a three. He got three right.
well, like Nebraska was close. What was the other one?
He make his Nebraska pick.
Let me see. Um, yeah, see, I know I just fell apart. I was looking all right at the beginning and then just fell apart.
I couldn't believe that Chris and Rodney believed in Bill Belichick. They got destroyed.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, that's why I was saying yesterday because I was waiting to try to take both sides. So I was like, all right, I took 166. I took North Carolina, and I was like, if they can get out early, I'm just gonna live bet TCU and then try to get it so that basically it doesn't matter. I'll just take both sides. It got up to plus 190 for TCU. And I was like, as I was about to do it, they scored a touchdown and then it dropped to like plus 120. And I should have just still taken it, but I was like, oh, I'll wait till it gets back up. And it never came close again. So I got greedy and then freaking lost, which I only put a couple bucks on it, but still, I could have had free money.
Yeah, free money.
Because if
But
I
they
would have
say
just,
scared
if I
money
would have
don't
taken
make
it,
money.
if I would have just taken it at 190, and then the other day I bet, so I had 30 bucks. I took Michigan. I said I took Michigan, a parlay with Michigan, Tennessee, and Tulane. Tulane and Tennessee already won theirs. So it was offering me like 50 bucks cash out. And I'm like, but I only put like 6 or 7 bucks on it. So I was like, oh, screw it. I'll just roll with it. And then Michigan didn't cover, so I got screwed. Of course, after I'm like, oh, I should have cashed out.
Dude, I had one parlay that had nine. They had it was a 9-leg, well, 8-leg parlay. I'm looking at it right here. 8-leg parlay plus 2, 2, 3, 7.
Oh, geez.
The team that lost was a minus 417 favorite, and they lost.
Who was that?
San Jose State. I think. Did you pick them?
I have them as my man. I had a horrible week.
Everybody won except them. Like I had App State, Auburn, Georgia Tech, UNLV, Maryland, Tulane, Kent State, and those guys lost. They had the best. They had the second best odds in my parlay.
Man, my week is horrible for my conference.
Oh, I did. Oh, you know what? I didn't even mention it. I got to show Joey. I did win on his parlay, but I changed it. I forgot to tell Joey. Look, this was a couple weeks ago. I had Mike DeDecker, Luke Littner, Chris Dobie, Barcelona, and Inter Milan. I had that. I think I took one off though, but I had that hit.
Oh, how much did it hit for?
He put $5 down, man. I don't be messing with Joey's bets like that, man. He ain't gonna get me. No way.
He usually does all right, but he always has the one or two that kill him.
Yeah.
Remember
a couple years ago, last year he had that 18-game parlay and only missed one leg?
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right, man. Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow then.
Talk